Manychat has officially been replaced, and by the end of this video, I'm going to show you how I've used Instagram comment automations on my Reels to generate just under $40,000 worth of leads in the last 8 months alone. That's with free contents, Instagram posts. I'm gonna show you all the math, the numbers breakdown, and the best and most proven strategies that work right now in 2024. And I'm also gonna give you the templates that will make this process go 10 times faster. All right, let me first show you the math behind all of the Instagram posts that I posted in the last 8 months. And then I'm gonna dive into exactly how you can make them. And I'm actually gonna post an Instagram post tomorrow. So I'm gonna give you guys a live walkthrough of exactly how I set these up. For starters, I just combed through the last 17 posts in the last 8 months where I was specifically asking for a comment or a DM. I found that keyword comments actually get far more leads. DMs actually get higher quality leads, but far less leads. That's a comparison I'll talk about later. But here's the last 17 videos that I've posted. My most recent one getting over 700 comments. My best one ever when I was sharing a ChatGPT hook generator got over 850 comments. And then of course I've got some smaller ones that don't do as well, like this one here got 40 comments. And this is not counting the probably 4 or 5 other videos where I asked for a DM, you know, the classic DM me the keyword blank and I'll send you blank. These ones are exclusively just comments videos where I'm saying comment the word blank and I'll send you over a blank. Now, just some hardcore numbers for you. These 17 videos alone, which again, let me remind you, were all free videos. I didn't spend a dime on these quite yet. Generated 4,874 leads. And for me, my average cost per lead when I run Facebook ads is about $8. Goes all the way up to about $15. But I'm being really conservative to show you that I generated $38,992 worth of leads from my Instagram channel. If you include all the DM keyword content as well, it totals closer to about 6,000 leads, which is just under $50,000 worth of leads. Had I spent that amount on Facebook ads, I would have gotten the same results, and yet I got it for free. I saved myself $50,000 by posting the content I'm about to teach you how to create in this video. So there's the numbers. That's the math breakdowns behind all of my contents, and why now my whole goal is to make 2 to 3 videos per week that are asking for comments on my Instagram videos. These currently generate 50% of the leads that we generate, but more importantly, over half of the sales for my 7-figure business. Last thing before I dive into the step-by-step process for how to create these for yourselves, you have to understand the marketing psychology of why these work in the first place. So 2 years ago, I actually combed through $4 million worth of transaction history. This is thousands of transactions that took place in our online course business. I spent days looking through all this information to answer one glaringly big question in my head. And that question was, from the very first point of contact that somebody sees me or learns about me, how long does it take for them to buy my products? It's a very simple question. I've seen all sorts of theories online, but I wanted to know for myself, after all this data I've collected, how long was it? And before I tell you the answer, what is your thoughts? You got 2 seconds, punch in your answer. 6 months. From that first point of contact, whether it was a YouTube video they watched or an Instagram video, whether it was an ad, an email, or word of mouth, whatever the contact was, from the first click, the first point of entering my system, my marketing ecosystem of contents, it took 6 months of them watching and seeing multiple pieces of content before they purchased. Now, those are my numbers. I'm not saying that's universal. Some businesses might find that that journey is much shorter. Some it's even longer. It's closer to a year. But the marketing principle here is simple. Marketing is like dating. None of you would ask a girl, I hope not, to marry you on the first date. Maybe some of you aggressive guys might do that, but it's very out there. It's very unnatural. It's uncomfortable. I don't trust you. I don't know who you are. I don't know if I want to marry you and spend the rest of my life with you. And yet most of you market like this, especially right now when trust is at an all-time low in the world. People trust the media less than ever before. They trust advertisers and marketers less than ever before. People have been scammed and burnt way more than ever before. And because of that, you need one thing, and that is time. Time is your best friend, but time only works in your favor if you have lots of content in several different areas that people can consume and build a relationship with you before you pop the big question. Here is a picture perfect example. Once you apply the system and once you guys implement these Instagram comment automations on your Instagram Reels, this right here is the ideal outcome of what it will look like and feel like. This is when you know you've succeeded in using the strategy. I have thousands of Instagram DM conversations that look exactly like this one. So this dude right here reached out to me a total of 13 times. Those aren't 13 messages. Those are 13 times he has reached out from an Instagram comments post or an Instagram DM post where I'm actively saying, comment the word blank below and I'll send you over a blank. His very first point of contact was February 13th of 2023. That was the first piece of content he reached out to me on. And from February 13th to October 20th, he commented or DM'd me 13 separate times on 13 different different pieces of content, continually stacking trust on top of each other, learning more from me, building a relationship with me, until my team eventually sent him a voice memo, noticed this anomaly and that he had been bombarding us with messages wanting more stuff from us, and within just 4 back and forth messages, we sent him a link to book a call and ended up joining our program on October 21st of 2023. That was 8 months of me building a relationship and understanding that this dude's not going to convert until he goes through multiple pieces of content from me and gets to feel who I really am and what I'm willing to give away for free. And he's also seeing that what I'm giving for free is better than what most gurus and other people are charging for. That does a lot for my personal brands. And some of you, no offense, have the opposite problem where you're sending people 13 messages over the span of 8 months, trying to get a reply and saying, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. I have the reverse of that, and people are messaging me 13 times over an 8-month period, asking for everything I'm giving away for free. With that said, let's now jump into the step-by-step process on how I create these. Ever since about 3 months ago when I started recognizing this change and trend happening, I'm now pumping out almost a dozen of these comment videos per month, and they're changing my business. And to systematize and framework that process, I put it into 6 steps that you need to follow to start turning these comments into sales. Step 1 is you have to produce incredible results. You, as the expert, have to be credible. So put simply, go out and do something. 90% of my content I make, if you're struggling for content ideas, it's probably because you're not getting very good results and you have nothing to talk about. So go do something worth talking about. Step 2, share what you found in the form of short form contents. Very simply, just document the process. I'm documenting the process in a long form content that you're watching now, but I am gonna make a short form version of this later. Step 3 is probably the most important part, and you have to turn this into a lead gen, a lead magnet. A great piece of content with really cool results is awesome, but you have to give something of value that will elicit a comment below. Some of you are saying, comment the word talk below if you wanna talk with my team. Like, dude, I don't wanna hop on a sales call with you. I don't wanna talk to you. That's no value to me. You pitching your product at me does not benefit me. You have to give them a reason to want a pitch. And that's where a lead magnet comes into play. Alex Hormozi, as many of you guys know, has one of the best books out there for how to make good lead magnets called $100 Million Leads. But way before Alex Hormozi ever released a book articulating those things really well, our favorite types of lead magnets have always been very simply 4 main ones, and that's free trainings, other free resources. These can also be case studies or interviews with other successful people. That kind of falls into the free training category as well. Templates and downloadables. Now that can kind of be broad depending on your niche. For me, it works really, really well. But more than anything, I just give people what I'm using, what I already find value in. I don't try to make something up random. Some of you guys sell ebooks and they're just the most fluffy, generic, just not valuable things in the world. I don't make lead magnets unless I personally would want to go through that lead magnet, get the value from it, and think, wow, that was incredible, he gave that away for free. Now, a big problem many of you guys will face is you don't know what types of landing pages or funnels to send that traffic to once you've made a good lead magnet, or how to actually execute on that, build all the backend automations for it, the follow-ups, the emails, and that is precisely what I give you inside of Course Creator 360. This right here is my Instagram automation bundle. This contains the 3 top performing landing pages. When I say top performing, I mean I've actually used them myself, plus the top 4 automation templates that I use for both Instagram comments and Instagram DMs. Here are those 3 different landing page templates. I've used all 3 of these. It just depends on your overall strategy, but all of these templates, along with full trainings on exactly how to use these, come with access to Course Creator 360. You can join below and get 50% off your first month. Step 4, once you have the content, you've got the lead magnet, it is now time to make an engaging edit. I personally use my own in-house team called Content Bug. It's my own editing agency that I started. I literally film videos, I take them off my computer, I dish it off to my editors, and within 1 day, I've got back my short form piece of content. There are tons of solutions out there. If you want to just manage somebody your own, I'd highly recommend going to onlinejobs.ph. You can hire a video editor anywhere from $500, which is on the very, very cheap ends, which sometimes take a lot of training and some working to do, all the way up to $2,000 a month, which is a really skilled professional editor. But they can generally give you anywhere from 15 to 30 videos per month if you want to train them on how to do it. But the point is, you should have an editor who's taking care of all of your edits for you. If you're just starting out in your one-man bands, or your offer or your course or your business is not yet validated, I don't think you should go out and hire an editing team or hire an editor at all. You may have to be the one making those edits yourself, but eventually I think it's far worth it to pay the monthly fee, get an editor, and have them pump out this content for you. Step 5 is to create the automations inside of Course Creator 360. This is where we replace Manychat entirely. Up to this point, you had to subscribe to Manychat, which for me was $60 per month. They charge you for usage. And anytime somebody commented on one of my Instagram videos, Manychat would send them over the Instagram DM, and it was just one more software I had to pay for. That is no longer. All of those comments and DM automations are built inside of our software, Course Creator 360. And most importantly, we give you the exact automation templates so you can build on top of them and save yourself hours of work. But I'm actually posting a video tomorrow, so I'm gonna make this live with you guys right now and show you how easy this is to set up. So I've already followed steps 1 through 4 up to this point. I've got my piece of content ready to go tomorrow. The word that I want to trigger on is the word launch. So you connect your page to Course Creator 360. Once you've connected your page, you can either have this word trigger on all the videos on your Instagram profile or just that one specific video. But I'm gonna say anyone who comments containing the phrase launch, I want you to first and foremost add a tag, and this helps drastically with segmenting my leads for down the road when I want to construct email nurture sequences and so much more. The next step is I then have this add to our pipeline, which organizes every single person who has commented or DM'd us on Instagram in this left to right manner, allowing my sales reps and my team members to go through and follow up with those people. And again, look for those people who are most engaged and have gone through multiple different pieces of content from me. And then of course, the most important part here, which is giving them access to the actual training. I'm gonna change that real quick. And for this particular video, for step number 3, my lead magnet was a training that comes with access to templates. So I do both. So I'm gonna say, here's the training along with instructions on how to get those launch templates. For the actual landing page, I give you the template to just plug and play your words. This is what mine looks like right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy that URL. I'm gonna paste it in here, click on save. I'm gonna publish it. Now for the grand reveal, I'm going to comment the word launch on one of my videos. And would you look at that? I just got the Instagram DM. Here's the training with the templates. Enjoy. That took me all of 5 minutes. Obviously the training, the lead magnet took a lot longer to make, but if you want access to those 3 landing page templates and the 4 workflows I'm using right now for this exact strategy, you can again, click below this video, get 50% off your first month and start using them. And finally, the 6th and final step of this process is the follow-up. It's said a lot in the marketing world, the fortune truly is in the follow-up. That is why it's important to categorize all those leads you're getting so we have some way to organize them and know exactly who's closest to the whole, who's closest to buying from us, so that if I want to get sales reps and have them manually go out and intervene, they can do that at any point. And so could you as the business owner. You don't have to. You can be completely hands-off if you'd like, but I have found that automation mixed with some manual intervention is the ultimate sales vehicle. Everyone's trying to automate. Everyone's trying to have AI do all the dirty work. But when everyone does that, you need to be doing the opposites. People are craving actual human interaction and connection. And so in a world where everyone's automating all their sales systems, I promise you, sending out voice memos or texting people, giving them an actual message from a human makes the world of difference. So what's next? If you really want these Instagram comment automations on steroids, the next step is actually the most important, and that's to run these as a paid ad. This video right here, although it did not get many comments, this only actually got 70 comments, but what it did turn into was 10 sales, which for me is a monthly recurring subscription. That's a 14% conversion rate. That's incredibly good for a comment video. So you better believe I turned to Facebook ads and I ran this as an ad. To date, I've spent $22,000 on that one video. It's turned into 2,800 different leads, and it's converted over $20,000 worth of MRR. That's monthly recurring subscribers. So that's 20K every single month over the last 8 months. You do the math. That's just under an 8-to-1 ROI from this one ad that stemmed from a free piece of Instagram content I tested for free. This right here, folks, is what I truly believe is the secret sauce to really dumping gasoline on a fire. Some of you guys go try and run ads on YouTube or Instagram, but you're terrible at making content. Your ads are awful. Your copy is terrible. Why guess which video is going to do well when you can just test it for free on Instagram and then just take the winners? Same thing on this video. This one got even more comments, 240 comments, but it got less sales. I got about 8 sales, but less overall conversion rates. I got 20 purchasers from this one, which is an 8% conversion rate. But again, you better believe I turned on the hose, dumped the gasoline on the fire. It's now running as a Facebook ad, and I'm getting 50% cheaper leads than the video I just showed you previously. So folks, that is how to utilize the power of automated Instagram DMs and comments, and how I'm saving myself a minimum of $50,000 per year, generating sales and leads on a frequent free basis. And if you are thinking about making an online course, you already have one and you're struggling, or you have one and it's already succeeding, but you want to scale, we have sold over $25 million worth of online courses in the last 8 years, and Course Creator 360 is the byproduct of that success. We don't just give you a software. A software will only get you so far. We give you templates, we give you support, we give you coaching. Every single funnel, website, automation, email, and marketing template that we have used in the last 8 years, we have injected that into Course Creator 360, and you can join below and get 50% off your first month by using the code Manychat at checkout. And the best part is, if you join with that discount code, you're also going to get access to Course Creator Pro, which for the last 3 years, we've only ever sold for $9.97 on a separate transaction. We're throwing that together with the software, with bi-weekly coaching calls, and all the 8 years worth of templates. And I'm letting you have those for half off, $73 today, $147 every month afterwards. And yes, of course, that comes with access to all the templates I showed you in this video. If that interests you, awesome, click below, join. If not, I'll see you in the next video. Hope you guys got a ton of value from this, and we'll see you later.